Sparkle with 2,700 yards passing, and Muskego with two 1,000 yards rushers, ground and pound. And so it'll be interesting, the contrasting styles of how well they can handle what the other team is bringing.
Let's take a closer look at those styles of offense. And Kimberly ran the football for 355 yards in last year's state championship game, but this year they've gone to the pass with Cody Starkle.
And this guy was awarded the Dave Craig Best Quarterback in the State Award last week. He was a JV guy a couple of years ago, but he's had a monster senior year. He's the field general for this team that's always been able to move the ball.
And for undefeated Muskego, their two running backs, John Reisky and Alex Current, both over 1,000 yards, Alan.
Yeah, and so one of the things you wonder is a team that doesn't throw the ball much themselves, how can they defend that? I think a really crucial thing is going to be field position. Muskego's ground and pound. You don't want them to cross the midfield with an opportunity for 4 downs.
It's going to be interesting to see how it plays out. Kimberly's 12-1, Muskego's 13-0. They're going for the Division I final. Opening kickoff next from Camp Randall. Championship, but first we go to the field in Piper Shaw.
Hey guys, I had a quick chat with both head coaches, and Kimberly's Steve Jones, he's feeling very good tonight. He said that their #1 goal is that they need to make sure that they are keeping Muskego off the field, watching their wings, and he also said that he's really hoping that they can take advantage of every possession that they get. Now on the other side of the field, Muskego's Ken Krause, he said that the best thing about his team is their attitude, and he thinks that the most physical team is going to win here tonight. So guys, we'll have to see if that's them as we get started here.
Kimberly will receive the opening kickoff from Muskego. The Warriors dressed in their black uniforms with a white trim, and you see Kimberly in the road whites. That's done alphabetically, by the way. Last year, Kimberly was in the dark uniforms. They played Sun Prairie. The first team alphabetically wore dark last year. This year, it's been flipped. There you see the return man, Trey Tennyson for Kimberly. And he'll receive the kick from Lucas Amaya. Fine kicker for Muskego. The Warriors won the Classic 8 Conference Championship. Kimberly won the North Division of the Valley Football Association. Now the stakes are higher as they play for the Division I WIAA State Football Championship. Amaya is ready, and the ball is not. It blows off the tee.
No feel for the dramatic at all.
Yeah. They're just trying to build the suspense, I guess.
Tennyson's a deep threat. He's averaged 23 yards a return for the Papermakers, and you'll call his name a lot as a defensive back. Honorable mention All-State player.
It's 34 degrees with the winds out of the west-northwest at 9 miles an hour. We're expecting snow later tonight. We should get this game in without snow, but we shall see.
You can see the wind is a bigger factor than it's been for any of the other 6 games.
Brof and I were both down there in pregame earlier today, and man, it is, you know, the flags aren't moving very much, but it is windy down there.
You're not buying the 9 miles an hour that they're saying, stronger?
Neither is the referee. He's telling them to hold this football because the wind's blowing it off the tee twice. There's the official weather.
Yeah. Oh, 12. Okay. So they'll hold it for Amaya. Zach Lechner is the other deep man for Kimberly. And we are finally underway, and Amaya gets it to the goal line, into the end zone. That's a touchback.
And it did appear that, you know, in the direction that Muskego is going, that they're going to have the wind, a slight wind advantage this quarter.
Cody Starkle, 28 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. Aaron Rodgers-like numbers.
An all-state performer, Wiggs Player of the Year out of his conference, and he's emerged as his confidence has emerged. As Coach Steve Jones said, he's a changed kid, is the way he's grown in confidence throughout his high school career.
Starkle was the starting JV quarterback last year as Alec Rosner led the varsity to another state championship. Now he gets his chance as the Papermakers QB. First handoff to Will Fisher. He's a 1,000-yard rusher. 1,064 rush yards, 8 touchdowns. And now we take a look at the offensive starters for the Kimberly Papermakers.
A lot of new names from the group that won last year. Only 4 returning starters on both offense and defense. There's the line that has got holes for Fisher and they're the skill guys for the paper makers.
Kimberly looking for its 8th state championship. That would tie St. Mary's Springs, which won its 8th yesterday. There's the first pass. It's complete, and it goes to Zach Lechner. That's his 68th catch of the year. On the other side, we take a look at the starters for the Muskego Warriors.
Warriors have allowed 13 points a game this year in winning the Classic 8. They had a 1-point win against Catholic Memorial, which ended up winning the Division III title. That was their only close call this year.
Their safety, Hunter Roller, number 24, leads them in tackles with 140 tackles this year. He's also intercepted 5 passes. Here's another handoff. This is Lechner going off the left side, and he gets it past the 35. Actually, that was Caleb Frazier, the running back for Kimberly. There you see the paper makers. 12-1. Their only loss was on opening weekend to Fond du Lac, but they got him back. Did Kimberly with an overtime 2-point conversion in the state semifinals last week.
Fond du Lac kicked a game-ending field goal to hand Kimberly their first loss in 71 games at the start of the year.
Starkle pass a little high, nearly intercepted. Diving attempt by Sam Shavanek. Couldn't quite get it.
Yeah, we got our first big 3rd and long situation here.
Let's talk about last week, though, how Kimberly beat Fond du Lac in overtime. Starkle to Bartle after Fond du Lac had scored in the first possession in overtime, and after Fisher went in. But then Starkle found Bartle when Coach Jones decided to go for 2 in the wind to punch their ticket back to Camp Randall.
Yeah, he says as soon as he knew that Fond du Lac was going to have the ball first, he was going to tell his guys they were going for 2, and they converted. Starkle, pressure on, screen pass to Fisher. Bounces off one tackler, gets outside the 40. That's going to be, I think, a first down for Kimberly. Nope.
It's going to be.
They do give it.
Depends on the spot.
It was right there, but they've moved the markers, so first down for the paper makers.
Friendly spot. So Muskego is going to play 30 stack defense, so typically 5 linebackers, 1 safety, 2 corners, 3 down linemen. So it'll be interesting to see how they adjust out of that defense with some of the spread looks that Kimberly's going to give them.
1st and 10 for Kimberly. Starkle gives. This is Alec Martzall. He finds running room into the next level to the 40-yard line of Muskego. Alec Martzall, the junior running back, with a big run.
Yeah, we got a replay here. If you look over here, we're going to have a kick-out block coming. I think it's the guard. And nope, just a little pin and pull on the outside there, but a great kick out on the end there.
Avery Shad, the left guard, 66, 243-pound senior, cleared the way for Alec Martzall. First down, paper makers. Starkle throws complete. This is Nico DeBoer, the fullback, and he gets about 8. This is a good-looking drive.
Yeah, it was very good play design again. They started off, they traded the tight end, they slipped the fullback back underneath, slipping behind on a little bootleg pass. What typically happens on defense, then you have a group of guys that you like to play to the tight end side, and so when they do tight end trade, they're in kind of they're out of their normal positioning.
It's the 8th play on the march.
2nd and 2, Kimberly. This is Martzall again. Needed to get to about the 30, so he's going to be a yard short. 3rd down coming up for Kimberly. Tackled by Mitchell Borkovec.
Yeah, they tried a little counter gap scheme, but they had good penetration from the Muskego defense.
Borkovic's a 6-foot, 215-pound senior.
That's his 107th tackle on the year. He's had 7 tackles for loss. As Mike Mitchell Borkovec. Here's a 3rd and short. They'll give it to Frazier. Stopped initially, and they're going to mark him a yard short. 4th and 1 coming up.
Yeah, he had a lunge at the end that I thought got him the first down, but they indicated his knee was down. If we watched at the very end of this run, we had an unbalanced line look, kick out, wrap.
Oh, Borkovec got him.
First big decision for Steve Jones. Looks like he's going to go for it here on 4th and 1. That'd be a long field goal.
Yeah, it'd be a really long field goal.
Against the wind.
You're right. And
Gavin McBriar, their field goal kicker, is 2 for 2 on the season, so they don't go to the field goal very often. They won't here. Frazier's the running back behind Starkle. Frazier, big opening. First down to the 25 to the 23.
Yeah. Okay, so they're going to be running to the right. So watch what happens here. I think we got a kick out here, and he's going to hit right up in that seam.
Lenz and Tomaszewski on the right side of the line. Mitch Bartle, the tight end, was also on that side. And boy, Frazier hit the hole and got the first down to the 23. This drive started on their own 20.
Great lead block by Hammond.
Starkle, look out. Throws. Oh, and he had a man. And that's a drop by Will Fisher. He was in some traffic, but the ball was right on his hands, incomplete.
Pretty good throw by Starkle, though, who feels the heat, unloaded, but gave the receiver a chance to make a play.
Cody West put the pressure on the quarterback. Nope, check that. That's number 9, Richard Wauer.
It was really a perfect throw. They used the jet motion to create a seam route where they had to exchange who has who. Again, a great route design, and they had exactly what they wanted. It just didn't work out.
2nd and 10, Kimberly. They hand back to Martzall, and he'll get inside the 20. So Kimberly into the red zone, but facing a 3rd down.
Martzall came into the game 49 carries for 274 yards, but he got some calls here earlier.
A little bit of everything offensively from the Papermakers, going from their own 20 to the Muskego 18.
This is a big play that kind of indicates, you know, are they going to use 2 downs to get this? Who's in the trips formation wide out here? Last time they went trips, they probably have something tagged with a wide receiver this way or a power the other way.
Starkle to Martzall. He'll try and run it, and he's going to be about 1.5 yards short. Needed to get to about the 13.5. Couldn't quite get there. 4th down.
That was that same running play to the outside, to the right. A lot of times you'll have a pass play tag to the trips back to this side. I think they're going to go for it again.
They converted on 4th down to keep the drive alive earlier. Thought being here, if you don't make it, Muskego's going to have the ball on the 15 and have a long way to go.
Right. Oh, they're going to
quick them up, trying to draw them off sides. Nothing doing yet. Hard count didn't work there. Now they'll snap it. Frazier. Oh, my goodness, what a play. Coming from nowhere was Hunter Waller. And he's going to be short. And Kimberly's going to turn it over on downs.
Man, it looked like he had the first down. They had him out in space. What a great open field tackle.
Hunter Waller makes the big play, and Muskego will get it for the first time. Downs, and the Muskego offense will now take the field for the first time. Last week, Muskego had a heart-stopping game in their semifinal against Marquette University School, 24-21 the win. Afterwards, head coach Ken Krause had this message for his team.
Hey, we're not done, are we? No! This feels awesome, but we are not done. Coach Damo, Coach Milton, we're the 94 team. We're winning this for Muskego, for the 94 team. Muskego's going to win a state championship. That's our goal. This is awesome. Hey, tonight till midnight, tomorrow till 8 a.m., you should enjoy it, embrace it, and then we're breaking down all this film, and we're getting after it, and we're winning the state championship. Yeah! We are winning state. Everyone look in the eyes right now. We're going to win state. We're going to win state. It's going to feel better next Friday night.
That might have ended up on a billboard or a bulletin board in Kimberly. I don't know, but boy, I tell you, that 94 team you referenced was the only other trip to the state finals from Muskego. That's when they lost to Tom Tarasca's Arrowhead team 19-16. So there you have it. Ken Krause says we're going to win state. Let's see.
Defense.
And I think that speech went so long, both teams were waiting. And Kimberly was impatient and jumped offside, giving 5 free yards to Muskego.
Chomping at the bit.
So 1st and 5, A.J. Makinen is a 6-foot senior. He's the Muskego quarterback. His numbers on the season, pretty good. 12 touchdown passes, only 1 interception. He's also run for 7 scores. But Muskego gets it done on the ground, and here's their first attempt. This is John Reisky, and Reisky, well, Kimberly's defense held up pretty well there. The offensive starters for the Muskego Warriors, they averaged 40.5 points per game. They lost to Sun Prairie in level 4 last year, but Krause says that gave his team the confidence they could play with anyone at state, and here they are again. Only the 2nd time a Muskego team has made the state finals, the other in 1994.
There's their playmakers, Bossert, Reisky, and Current. They've rushed for 4,400 yards this year, passed for only 665. So you like the running game. Al's gonna be busy on the telestrator.
Reisky got 9 on first down, or make it 4 on first down, excuse me, after the penalty. They'll try it again. He'll fall forward and gets the first down just outside the 25. The Kimberly defense, a different Kimberly defense than last year. Remember, they had John Dietzen, the great lineman who ended up at the University of Wisconsin. In fact, the whole Kimberly team, inexperienced to start the year. They had to replace 18 of their 22 starters on both sides of the ball. But this defense doing okay as well, as they're giving up only 11.4 points a game.
Argo, the linebackers, back though. So is Lechner and Tennyson, 2 strong corners.
1st and 10, Muskego. This time they give it to Bossart coming around the end, and look at Bossart go. That's another first down for Muskego.
Jeff, I don't know if we can get a chance to look from the end zone. This is really hard to find the football. So it's going to end up hitting over here, but here's the guy that's going to get the ball. So they're going to fake to the fullback up in here. Look at the block out there on the edge.
Rolf and I have had the chance to stream the WIA State Track and Field meet, and we've mentioned Bossart's name a time or two. He's had great success in track as well. He's had 3 firsts and a second at the state track meet through the years. This is from the 47-yard line. Makinen looks to throw, and in the air and intercepted. The pass was tipped in the air, and Zach Olson gets his 4th pick of the year.
They don't throw it much. They think one thing is they do throw it, bad things can happen. But Olson's a veteran, one of the few returnees, and he takes advantage here of a tip and the first turnover of the game.
Argo tipped it, Olson picked it. Got the ball back on downs. And now Kimberly's defense gets an interception.
Kimberly controlled the ball for the first 6 minutes and 17 seconds, but had nothing to show for it. You think whoever scores first gets a big advantage in this game?
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely, because Muskego's offense is not the kind that they want to get behind. And so I think there's a real high premium. Both teams know it. Coach Jones is going to want to get in the lead, and that'll help in terms of, again, possessions are probably going to be limited because both teams can run the ball well. Kimberly has a more opportune offense for coming from behind.
Zach Lechner, his first rushing attempt. He had a reception earlier. Got only 1, 2nd and 9. Here's Starkle. Wide open is Connor Winnick. And Winnick gets his 53rd catch on the year. How about that? Lechner with 68, Winnick with 53 receptions.
Here's Starkle's 2 favorite targets. And once again, Kimberly showing a balanced attack, moving the ball. They are balanced. Muskego skewed toward the run, but that's not the case with Kimberly. They're pretty even. Rushing, passing. They've rushed for 2,500 yards, passed for 2,700 yards.
Yeah, almost like exactly what you want in terms of offensive balance. And again, running the type of offense that Muskego does, I don't know how you get good at defending pass defense they've obviously done a really good job throughout the year because the Classic 8 does have teams that can throw the ball.
From the 45, big hole for Frazier, tripped up, or he would have really had a big chunk play. It's still into Muskego territory.
Shoestring tackle there, saved a potential touchdown.
Hunter Wohler met the big play. Here it is again.
Yeah, that Wohler, look where he came from the middle of the field, backside safety.
Well, he covers ground, doesn't he? He came through on that stop on downs.
That's two big defensive plays he's made already.
That's 142 tackles for him on the year. Not bad. 2nd and 1 for Kimberly. Playbook's wide open here, isn't it? Pump.
Taking a shot.
Deep. Wow, what a catch on a great throw. And it's Zach Lechner inside the 10.
Hitch and go.
Lechner had 45 catches a year ago and established himself one of the better in his conference. He's had a bigger senior year. They go for the downs here on 2nd and short, and Starko and Lechner combined for the biggest play of the day thus far.
37-yard gain.
And Mitchell Kodranowicz was in pretty good coverage, but was a step behind. He made the tackle, but not before. Lechner hits for 37 yards. From the 9, 1st and goal. Frazier to the 4.
Nice little counter play here. Get a couple bonus bodies there.
Frazier had a productive season rushing, 728 yards and 14 scores coming in addition to Fisher's 1,064. So as Brof said, there's over 2,000 for the
Kimberly lost
run.
DJ Stewart, the offensive player of the year in the state last year, 2-time All-State running back. You don't replace him. They've done it by running back by committee.
From the 4. Frazier again, big hole into the end zone. Touchdown, Kimberly. He went over the right side. Lenz and Tomaszewski again clear the way, and the Kimberly Papermakers are up 6-0.
Another nice looking drive. They go 66 yards in 6 plays. Took them 3 minutes to do so. They haven't given Muskego much of a chance to be on the field thanks to the turnover and a ball control offense that now has a score.
Gavin McBriar in to kick the extra point. On the year, he's 49 of 53 in extra points. Well, that one wasn't pretty, but it went through. 7-0 Papermakers. Boy, that Kimberly offense is looking pretty sharp to start. Well, here's what set it up. Argyle got in the way of the pass, and then it was intercepted by Zach Olson, so that stopped the Muskego drive, and here's how it finished for Kimberly.
You were saying, that was perfect pass defense by Argyle to set up the interception, and then 6 plays later, Frazier goes the final yards. Kimberly always right at home here at Camp Randall. Certainly looks comfortable in the late afternoon today.
Have to point out number 66, Avery Shadd, with an excellent block that put him in the end zone. So now this is really important for Muskego to have an answer and to stay patient with what they do best. They decided to take the shot on the play action pass, and although he was open, it was the negative result with the interception. They don't want to get down more than 1 score.
So it's a 4-yard touchdown run by Caleb Frazier. Gavin McBriar's kick makes it 7-0. We have 1:12 left in the first quarter. Joey Malachnik back to receive the kick deep for Muskego, along with Hunter Wohler. And this will be McBriar putting it in play for Kimberly. This is a low liner that's going to skip off the turf. And Malachnik has it, runs into his own guy, bounces off, tries to get to the outside. And now he's just going to run out of room, and he's taken down at the 25. So that's where Muskego will get its second possession of the game. Last week against Marquette, boy, everybody got into the act. Current, Breisky, Bossart. That's some pretty good production on the ground.
Well,
Holy
Bossert
smokes.
coming back, as you say, he had some speed at that backfield. Kern and Reisky have carried the mail all year, but Coach Krause admits that they try to confuse people with their offense, and they want to be deceptive and share the football.
The old wing T. Yeah, that can drive you nuts, can it? Trying to defend that.
We used to have to play against Jefferson did this. There he goes.
There he goes. Into the clear.
How's that?
And it's Alex Current for the touchdown.
How's that for an answer?
74 yards.
Those wings are fast. We used to play Jefferson, who had this similar thing. They get kind of foot to foot. We used to call it football in the phone booth. Just like.
Well, Coach Krause says our goal is.
Sideline warning. Muskego.
Muskego gets a sideline warning, but you can't blame him. The guy went 74 yards. Our referee is James Schaefer from De Pere, by the way. Extra point coming from Lucas Amaya. He is 51 of 51 in extra point attempts this season. No jinx there. 7-7. Ooh, we got a good one going, don't we? Let's take another look at Alex Current's 74-yard burst.
Well, our coach says our goal is to confuse people and mix it up. We fake well for each other, block well for each other, and there's a perfect example of what their offense likes to do. It's not known as a quick strike offense, but it was there. It takes them 19 seconds to answer the Kimberly score and tie the game.
We talked about R.J. Bossert's track prowess. Ken Krause was telling us that Alex Current is very similar to R.J. Bossert. As a freshman, Current was an alternate on the state championship relay team that R.J. Bossert was on. So, confusion and speed, that's a tough combination if you got to defend it.
Right, and again, with the advent of all the spread, no huddle teams, this is like the polar opposite. You know, it's like total deception and those type of things. And, you know, not sure how many wing T teams. If you play some wing T teams, then you get a little bit used to it. But this is still, with a double wing, it's still, you know, radically different.
Yeah. Last year, Muskego rushed for over 4,000 yards. This year, they rushed for 4,446 yards and 57 touchdowns coming into this game. So no surprise that Current gets him on the board with a long run, 74 yards. Here's Amaya's kick. Oh, he can bang him, and it's into the end zone again. Touchback. Kimberly ball at the 20.
That was Current's 22nd touchdown of the year, by the way. He had one last week against Marquette in the 24-21 win against the Greater Metro champs.
Current can also catch some passes as well. 16 receptions for 4 more scores in the air.
Sometimes this stat can be very meaningful. Other times not so much. Time of possession, Kimberly 9:24. Muskego $1:43.
Wow.
But we're tied.
That makes no sense at all.
Yeah. No, but think about this. Muskego's only attempted 61 passes on the season.
That in 13 games.
Yeah.
And the one they tried today was intercepted. Well, that time the running back Martzel just tripped as soon as he got the ball from Starkle. So a tough break for Kimberly, and it'll be second down with a 2-yard loss. First quarter flying by with just over a half-minute left.
It'll be interesting to see how much the coaches feel the wind is an issue. You know, Starkle obviously hasn't had issues throwing into it, but does he run here to get to the end of the quarter to ensure that he punts with the ball if he gets in that situation?
Hand off again to Martzal. He'll try the right side. And he'll be taken down by a big crowd of defenders. And that will do it for our first quarter. Caleb Frazier, 4-yard run for Kimberly. Alex Current, 74-yard touchdown run for Muskego. 7-7 after the first quarter. Division I state championship
the first quarter
at Camp Randall in Madison. Haven't decided anything. Both teams with a touchdown in the first quarter. And we begin the second with the Kimberly offense facing a 3rd and 5 at their own 25-yard line.
Big third down here.
They shift DeBoer and Bartle to the left side. Now Starkle throwing. Nice catch by Zach Lechner. He went up and got it. And that's going to be a first down for Kimberly.
Yeah, just a little hitch route on the outside.
Lechner is known as a baseball player. You know his dad, Tom, longtime coach at UW Oshkosh. Lechner's going to play college ball at Central Michigan along with his twin brother, Drew. And he's been a busy boy early in this game for Kimberly.
Sam Shavanik on the tackle, but not before Starkle and Lechner hook up for 9 yards and a Kimberly first down to the 34-yard line. And there was some movement in the Kimberly offensive line, I believe.
You talked about how we saw Bossert in state track. We've seen the young Lechner boys at the state baseball tournament regularly.
Yep, infraction on the offense. 5-yard penalty. Remains first down.
And James Schaefer from De Pere, our referee. Steve Ludeman, the umpire from Denmark. Kyle Christensen, the linesman from Cato. Roderick Fields, the line judge from Appleton, and Mark Shield, the back judge from De Pere.
And as you've noted, Al, it's a credit to these guys that they're here doing the Division I game. Means they're the best in the state, according to Wade Lebecky and the WIA.
No, as coaches, you fill out the forms every year, rating guys you think who should be here.
Starkle throws it over the head of Lechner that time. Yeah, I had a chance to talk to Kimberly's athletic director, Ryan McGinnis, who's their baseball coach, and I felt like we were old friends all the times we've talked to him at state baseball and see him here.
It's a very well-rounded program.
So after the incompletion and the penalty, it's 2nd and 15.
Yeah, Kimberly's doing some nice things. They sent the motion that time to set up a 3-man combination with a seam route, an out route, and a hook route. I want to try and get about half of this.
Starkle will try and throw for it. Now he sets up the screen, and Martzel slipped the tackle initially, but then can only get a couple. See number 72 there, big Nathan Stewart, 6'1", 287. He's a all-state defensive lineman. He has 23 tackles for loss this season. 23.
After watching Jake Radis' performance in the preceding game, we kind of shrugged our shoulders. Because Radis was some sort of good. He had 8.5 TFLs in the D2 title game and set a record with 4 sacks.
He looked up at the scoreboard and saw he was on there and gave everybody the thumbs up. He's got a big future ahead of him. He'll be in the booth in a few years. 3rd and 14. Going deep for Lechner. Intercepted. Shavanik has it for Muskego, and Lechner tackles him, and another turnover. Both teams now with an interception. That's the 7th pick of the year for Shavanik.
Yeah, they decided to take a shot deep. 50-50 ball. DB came down with it. He got a decent return out of it. It's very similar to a punt.
That's a pretty good catch.
Yeah.
Obviously, Shavanik's a good DB. A team high 7 interceptions. He's a senior. And again, he just beat Lechner to the ball.
Okay, look for some type of counter action like they did last time.
Mackinnon, the quarterback, barks the signals. They'll give it to Bosshart. Bosshart nearly broke it, but he's ridden down.
That was close, wasn't it, Jay?
That was Caleb Oberman. Boy, I don't know, might have saved the touchdown, perhaps.
Right, he's really quick when he turns upfield. And again, on turf, they just look that much quicker.
Oberman, a 5'11" junior. That's his 64th tackle on the year. One of the leading stoppers for that Kimberly defense. Bossart got 7 on that first down carry. Now Mackinnon looks to throw. Has a man open, and it's complete. That's Alex Current. Well, we talked about his ability both as a runner and as a catcher. That's his 17th reception on the season. Good for a first down for the Warriors.
Again, as Al pointed out, they only average 4 passes a game. They've thrown it twice already. And to be fair to Mackinnon, that was only his 2nd interception all season. He's making his 30th start, and his coach a big fan of this senior quarterback.
Yeah, and that was, you know, a real good, simple high-low route design, getting a good fast back in space.
Well, Mackinnon is making his 30th career start. He's thrown only 1 interception. Well, now 2 with that one today. And there's a big hole for Bossart. No, that's Reisky. Reisky has a big hole and the big gain inside the 10.
They popped the fullback trap. Got an end zone. You can fold it for 1 second. It's going to hit right in here. They're going to trap here. He's going to come across. Should come right up through there. Just squeezed through.
Boy, that wasn't much of a hole, was it?
Look at the downfield blocks.
Reisky's their leading rusher with 1,236 yards this season.
Olson made the tackle at the 9. First and goal, Muskego looking to take the lead. Reisky did well to get to the 6.
They used a different formation that time. I'm anxious to see. I think they're going to have like some type of a jet sweep coming out of it. They had 2 wide receivers. I think they're trying to see how they're going to adjust to the twin look. Only one of them would be eligible because one covered up the other. So we got unbalanced line right here.
Eight minutes left before half. Second and goal for Muskego. Bossart flipped in the air before the goal line. Briar Barglin made the tackle. Third and goal.
That's usually when you go on balanced line, you try to take it to the side of the unbalanced. They brought it back to the weak side. They must have felt that Kimberly had overshifted.
Barglin's a senior, made a nice defensive play there. Sets up a third and goal for Muskego.
From the 2. Whistle and a timeout.
Timeout.
First timeout, Muskego.
So Muskego takes time. They'll have third and goal.
Of the year for the big schools, and Chanel also showing he's a good two-way player, was the defensive player of the year among smaller schools. Thompson Balkan Middleton, a long-time assistant coach, is the state's coach of the year among assistants. Congratulations to all those fellas.
Okay, here we go with third and goal for Muskego. This time it's Current cutting it back and denied at the goal line.
Okay, bro, first big decision. Fourth down. Ooh, he got a good spot. 1.5 yards.
Amaya's a great kicker. He's 6 out of 9 in field goal attempts on the season.
Looks like they got the tee out there, too.
I think they're going to take the points, which does surprise me a little bit. But Amaya's had a good year kicking the football. He's 7 for 11 in field goals attempts. This is basically an extra point. And in that category, he's 54 out of 54.
They'll spot it at the 8, so an 18-yard attempt. And right through, 10-7, Muskego.
Yeah, Kimberly came close to sneaking through there and getting a hand on that. I'm surprised at a yard and a half, but defense had a good possession last time, so get a lead and let the the defensive dogs run around out there.
Ken Krause.
Winner is Sawyer Molly from Wanakee. He's a good one. And David Hayden is the best defensive back in the state. If he's from La Crosse Central, congratulations to those guys. We should point out, first time the Coaches Association divvied up the players of the year into big schools and small schools. I think it's a good idea.
It's an excellent idea. It's really difficult to compare. And then especially, again, you see it firsthand here, day one with the small schools and the volume of kids that play both ways.
And then the specialists here who are so athletic.
Amaya's kick is short of the goal line, so the return is on. This is Trey Tennyson for Kimberly, and he gets it past the 35 to the 36.
So again, you see the wind is a little bit of a factor. He nailed previous kickoffs into the end zone, and this one allowed the return, and they were able to get it out to the 35, 36 yard line. But you know, again, it's really hard to compare. But I tell you, when you get down on the field and you start looking at the size and speed of some of these guys, or you look at some of the performances we've seen the last 2 days, and some of the great performances aren't players of the year. You're like, how could they be better than like Raditz?
Yeah. Starkel's 7 of 11, 77 yards and an interception so far. He's going to put it in the air again. As a man, overshot him.
That was close to an interception.
Lechner got a hand on it and tipped it up in the air, and Shavonic, who has an interception already, almost got his second.
Starkel a little mustard on this one, and again, he was lucky that it wasn't picked off. Lechner's favorite target got a hand on it,
and then there's the other part of it is, how do you win award teams on that have more wins as opposed to statistics?
Well, postseason awards are controversial in every sport and every level.
Handoff. Will Fisher.
Maybe I should see where they spot. Both officials look like they got him short of it by a yard.
You know what I hope about those awards? I hope if you win the Dave Craig Award, you remember who Dave Craig was.
Yeah. Dave Craig, I didn't mention yesterday, grew up in Iowa, Scandinavia, and went to Milton, and of course, tiny little Milton College is the NFL guys always talking about.
He former Milton College.
Yeah, which no longer has football, and obviously Craig had a big career in the NFL.
You take a look at Dave Craig's numbers in the NFL, you'd be surprised at all the yards he had.
Starkel's happy to be the Craig Award winner.
He is. Fisher again. First down for Kimberly near midfield.
Kimberly trying to respond with an answer here. They went to a little counter action, so the guard's going to pull, and the fullback's going to try to wrap around.
You might have wondered why no Coach of the Year was named. Sabalka named Assistant Coach of the Year. The Coaches Association elects to do that at the end of the season. And I would think that guy has got a chance to be in the running. That's Steve Jones from Kimberly.
Yep.
His career record in 8 years, 101-5.
Wow. That's over 90%. Well over 90%. This is going to be a loss as Frazier's taken back. Cody West, number 8, had a hold of him and wrapped him up.
I know part of the reason is you name a guy Coach of the Year, and then someone has a great state tournament, or the guy you had picked the state Coach of the Year ends up being a runner-up. And so I think it's going to be one of the 6 guys or the 7 guys that win state.
If you get a Gatorade bath and raise a gold ball, you have to be nominated as a finalist.
Well, right.
Good luck picking somebody.
Yeah, no, but you know, look at Corey Mills at Blackhawk. Certainly a candidate. What Bill Young did today.
Well, he's going to be in there, isn't he now? Starkel threads it, and DeBoer can't latch on. Boy, that's a tight window.
Threaded the needle right through that window, and he couldn't have thrown it any better, and it just surprised him, I think. Watch him whistle this right in there on the seam route.
Oof.
Put it right on his face mask.
DeBoer would like another shot at that one.
Yep.
3rd and 12, Kimberly. 3 of 6 on 3rd down so far. To the outside, man open, complete.
Ooh, close enough to go for it now, I think.
Connor Winnick on the reception. Needed 12, got 10.
I thought he had a chance to maybe whip back inside. He's going to be a yard short.
That guy goes for 2 points to win the state semifinal game. I think he's going here.
I think he's going for it again. I can tell Coach Jones realizes he could have limited possessions, and you know, there's tough stopping the Muskego offense.
He might be the smartest guy in the room, literally. 4th and 2. Frazier. Oh man, he fell forward and got it.
You know, that was, if he could have jump cut and hit it clean, yeah. It's going to hit back over here. So you're going to get down block, kick out, and wrap. Let her go. And he had the hole right up in just a fraction right inside of that if he could have seen it a little bit quicker.
Timeout, Kimberly. We'll take a timeout as well. 4:12 left in the half. It's 10-7 Muskego. Into it, Andy. Let's get caught up.
Well, Kimberly controlled the ball for much of the first quarter. Caleb Frazier gave him a lead, climaxing a 66-yard drive, and then 19 seconds later, Alex Current tied things up with a 74-yard run. Gave Kimberly an indication what this offense is all about. That's how we stand after one, and then Amaya's 18-yard field goal midway through the second quarter has given Muskego the 3-point lead they hold currently. Time of possession, Kimberly 14 minutes, 19 seconds. Muskego 5:28. The total offense is even. Kimberly 173 yards, Muskego 156.
After Frazier got the conversion, it's 1st and 10 Kimberly at the Muskego 39. Oh, the snap hit the motion man Lechner, and he's just going to have to go down. Wow, big loss.
That wasn't supposed to happen.
Nope.
Lechner shot a fortuitous hop, however.
Yeah, no kidding. He got a Sunday hop on a Friday night.
And then it's Rutrow. Here they come.
It could have been worse, I guess, but it's going to be 2nd and long.
He looked up and goes, "Where's all my friends?"
Passing situation for Starkle.
Again, you kind of want to try and get about half of this. Big screen draw down.
2nd and 17 for Kimberly. Here comes the blitz. They pick it up. Throw to the outside, and a penalty marker flies as Shavanik knocked it away from Winnick.
Huge call also, because this will give him a first down.
Did he wrap around?
Well, that's what the official's going to say. Only replay will know.
When that thing was hanging in the air, that looked pretty dangerous from a Kimberly standpoint. And the call from referee James Schaefer.
Pass interference. Defense. 15-yard penalty. Remains. 2nd down.
Let's see what it looked like.
And this is a killer because it's like an 8-yard out.
Kind of a wounded duck.
That back arm we didn't see.
Yeah, you couldn't see the angle, but wow.
Okay.
Here's another look. You can see his arm got around
his arm's on him, but that's one in practice.
Starkle, man open, what a catch!
Wow.
Connor Winnick, touchdown, Kimberly.
Right on the fingertips. That's great fingertip strength, right, bro?
Nice throw.
That's a 31-yard score.
I was going to say, that's when in practice the defensive coaches are saying, oh, that's a great play, and the offensive coaches are going, no, that's interference.
Both coaches would agree that was a great play there on the throw from Starkle to Winnick, which gives Kimberly the lead.
And that pass interference call looms pretty large now, too.
Huge.
Gavin McBriar with the extra point. Jackson Rotier will hold it right down the middle. And Kimberly has the lead, 14-10. Watch this catch. Beauty.
For Winnick, that was his 14th touchdown of the year. He's averaged better than 17 yards a catch. That one went for 31. And Kimberly doing what you suggest.
29 touchdown passes on the year with only 4 interceptions.
And that was a nice throw. Connor Winnick made him look good with a fingertip catch. Muskego with a lot of time because of the timeout situation to answer that one with 3:12 left in the half.
And a rewarding drink for the touchdown scorer, Connor Winnick, on the Kimberly sideline. Smiles all around. Bossert and Malachnik deep for Muskego to receive the kick from McBriar. And
there's that wind again.
Wow, that's our 3rd time.
You look at the football, it's kind of an old beat up one. That's what the kickers like. No, it's when you have a K-ball.
Yeah, oh yeah.
That the more beat up it is, the further it flies.
There you see the flag on the upright of the goalpost. This time it stays on, and McBriar just kind of saws it off, and it's a line drive, and it's pretty good field position for Muskego as it gets out to the 45 as Mitch Borkovic gets the return.
Yeah, the concern of the speed with the guys back deep played a role in the squib kick, but they had good people up short as well, and they ended up with really good field position.
Well, plenty of time. 3:04 left before halftime.
2 timeouts. Muskego's only thrown 2 passes today. One was caught by Kimberly, one was caught by Muskego.
17-yard return by Borkovic, by the way. Well, they gave it right up the gut to Reisky, and he goes nowhere. Peter Biolo, 99.
Fool me once. On the touchdown, earlier they ran the fullback trap, but not this time.
Nathan Moss also helped out, number 70.
Look for a counter off of this.
That was a loss of 1.
Oh, little bootleg.
Makinen sets, escapes. Now he's in trouble. He'll run it out of bounds.
Going to lose about 3 or 4 yards.
Good coverage, good pass rush.
And that's why first down is a crucial down for the Kimberly defense, because 2nd and long then becomes, waggle. You can kind of start eliminating some things. So that's the primary passing play, the waggle pass play.
Warriors not comfortable here in 3rd and 15.
No, and the other kind of bad part of this is he went out of bounds. So
there was a loss of 4 on that run by Makinen. 3rd and 15. Now they fake to Reisky and give it to Bossert, and look at him go to midfield to the 45.
He's got the first down. You get a good look at this from the end zone if we have time. I don't think they're going quick tempo.
They don't deviate from what they do well.
This is the guy that's going to get the ball. They're going to fake it up in here, and they're going to get some pullers coming around.
Bossert got 17 yards on this. He needed 15 for the first, and there you see the down marker, and he got it.
It's so slow developing, you kind of think it's gone somewhere else.
1st and 10 from the 45-yard line. Reisky breaks free, Reisky. He's gonna score. Touchdown, Muskego. 45 yards.
You know, and a tendency of these teams is you do what the play one side and then you flip it to the other side. So they had the same exact action, only they gave it to the fullback with the fake of the outside sweep.
Boy, some would have gone down about 2 yards after a line of scrimmage, but Reisky just kept going. Tell you what, he's not slow either, is he?
No, it's a really kind of a four-headed monster. You got the two wings, the fullback, and they've got some naked stuff off of the with the quarterback too.
Amaya for the extra point. Still perfect on the season. 17-14 Muskego.
And here's Reisky scoring from 45 yards out. Last time for John, that's his 13th touchdown of the year. Last time Kimberly had the lead, it took Muskego 19 seconds to answer. This time, as Reisky comes into your living room,
everybody
says
knows
hi.
where the camera is, isn't it? Of course, Reisky on that 45-yard touchdown run.
And you can see it only took him a minute to answer Kimberly's last touchdown. So both times, Muskego's had a very quick answer for Kimberly's score.
The other thing that's, a big part of their offense is the downfield blocks by the ends and tackles. They're getting people downfield to, it's really hard to find the football. And the other thing that's super hard is to train a scout team to replicate it during the week. You want to really have a nightmare. It's trying to get a scout team try to run this stuff.
Lucas Amaya with another kickoff for Muskego. The Warriors back in front, 17-14. This one will be returned from the 10. This is Lechner patiently finding a hole, and then he runs into the coverage. Big tackle there by Joshua Rader, 36.
Part of that is first day of practice. Wide receivers go over there, and there's like 20 wide receivers. Running backs over here, and there's like 3 or 4. Linemen, they all run by the tight ends. You got to start sorting them out. And so everybody wants to be a wide receiver. And so in an offense like this, it's great to see Coach Krause has so much buy-in that this is what we're going to do and this is who we're going to be. And they do it really, really well.
Kimberly with 2 timeouts under 2 minutes left.
76 yards to go in a minute 56. There's the quick out, and it's a pitch and catch to Zach Lechner. Stops the clock with a minute 54.
4th catch of the half for Lechner. Been his favorite, Starkel's favorite target.
Steve Jones came to Kimberly in 2006, where he was an assistant for 5 years before being promoted to head coach in 2011. He's also the high school leadership teacher at Kimberly. Native of Stevens Point, Wisconsin. Cody Starkel now 10 of 16 for 123 yards, a touchdown and an interception. Pump looking deep into coverage and incomplete. Overshot Connor Winnick and the 2 defenders. It'll be 3rd and 5.
We almost take what Kimberly has done for granted, I think, but again, they had the country's longest winning streak at 70 games after they won their 5th state title last November here. Then they went down to the last play when Fond du Lac kicked the field goal to snap the 70-game streak. They've subsequently won 12 in a row, and again, with a chance to win their 6th state title, going neck and neck with Muskego in a real heavyweight battle here.
I'm not exactly sure what year it was, but they had a dramatic come behind wind in the snow here.
Against Arrowhead.
2015. We'll get to that in a little bit. Hopefully we don't have Snow Bowl 2018 this year. We'll get out of here before it starts snowing. There's a nice throw and a completion to Winnick. Nope, check that. That's Mitch Bartol. He's the guy who caught the 2-point conversion to get them to state.
That's a great route concept. They do a great job of getting 3 guys to kind of run a three-man combination that Starkel can go through a progression on.
Bardo's only his 10th catch of the year, but boy,
he's a big target.
Yeah, 6'4", 230.
Honorable mention All-State.
Starkel again over the middle. That's complete to Lechner. He'll get about 5, and the clock stops with 1:16 left.
Again, following up on Kimberly's
Second
success.
timeout, Kimberly.
In the last 13 years, the Papermakers record is 155-16.
Wow. Speaking of that 2015 championship game, Kimberly beat Arrowhead 49-42, scoring the last 28 points of the game in the final. I think the only snowier game might have been the Sun Prairie 1995 championship.
Yes, that was
right?
another one. Yeah, that one was deep snow.
That was deep snow. Okay, 2nd and 4 out of the timeout. Starkel rolls right, now sets, throws back across, and throws too far out of bounds for Lechner.
Yeah,
Pressure was coming.
Yeah, he had a little pressure on him that kind of threw it off. He did have someone running up that sideline.
So it's a 3rd and 4. Muskego's defense allowing 13.3 points per game.
Starkel looking for guidance on this 3rd and 4 play call. Steve Jones is the offensive coordinator for the Papermakers, as well as the head coach.
1:11 left in the half. This is 3rd and 4 from the Kimberly 46. Starkel, another completion, first down, and got out of bounds, I believe. Yep. Winnick.
This is something to watch as we move forward. And this is a concept that Mount Union used to do all the time as you go to different clinics and stuff, is when the ball's on the hash mark, your shortest throw and easiest access throw is usually into the boundary. And they've done that numerous times where they get the isolated receiver on into the boundary, and it's the quickest, most efficient throw in the passing game, especially at the high school level.
Starkel now 13 of 21 for 146 yards. He's got 1 touchdown and 1 interception.
Now we got trips up to the boundary. We got the receiver isolated to the wide side. Oh, they're doubling him though.
On first down, Starkel steps up. He's going to run it. He'll head to the sideline and scoot out of bounds. They'll mark him at the 39. Well, I guess Muskego just left too much time on the clock there, huh?
Yeah, they're so far they've been really efficient. They still have 2 timeouts left. And again, you know, just the awareness that the Kimberly kids have of the sidelines, the first down markers. You know, Coach Jones is not only a great X and O man, but the leadership stuff that he's given all coaches in the state. He's just been a great role model for the whole WFCA.
9 yards for Starkel on that run. Now he throws, has Lechner in the clear, and Lechner goes out of bounds around the 25.
That was a shallow cross, came all the way across the field. They had these guys, those near to the near sideline, run him off, and he gives him time to clear. The linebacker just couldn't keep running with him because they want to keep a safety over the top, and so just because of the way the defense is aligned, they end up trying to have an outside backer, bandit, strong safety type, trying to run with that fast receiver.
Kimberly very balanced. They've thrown it 22 times. They've run it 21, and they've controlled the ball for most of the afternoon.
Timeout, Muskego.
Second timeout, Muskego.
You know, this is a really good timeout by Muskego to get their pass rushers a little.
Make a stop and keep the Warriors in the lead heading into the half.
We saw Iowa Scandinavia win their first ever Division 6 title yesterday. We saw Racine St. Cat's win their first Division 4 title late last night. And Muskego trying to do the same thing here this afternoon.
First and 10, Kimberly.
Oh, they had a hold. I don't think the official. Oh, he did throw the flag.
Okay, I say, well, the protection was really good, but that's why. And Starkle goes out of bounds, but this will cost Kimberly penalty yardage.
No, it's going to be on Muskego in the secondary. They had stacked receivers running up vertical, and they're stacked, so usually you have them counted off from the outside in, 1, 2, 3. But when they're stacked, then those two guys have to decide who has who. Guy ran up the seam, and instead of guarding him, he basically grabbed him.
Gotcha.
And that was the primary look for Starkle. So it's going to be defensive holding, but they might.
Holding on the defense. That penalty is declined. Result of the play. First and 10.
So they'll decline the penalty and take the yard.
Take the play. He got a first down anyway. If he would have gotten sacked or thrown an incompletion, they would have taken it and gotten automatic first down.
Starkle ran for 11 on that. On this drive, he's rushed for 20 yards. He's passed for 40. It is a 60-yard march that has been dominated by the quarterback.
Okay, Kimberly still has 1 timeout remaining.
And here we go. First and 10, 42 seconds left. Now that time Stewart broke through and forced Starkle out of the pocket. Now he's going to have to run for it, and he's taken down.
He's going to use his last timeout.
Lenny Recker on the tackle, the defensive end for Muskego.
Third and final timeout. Kimberly.
By the way, Muskego is located in Waukesha County in southeastern.
You've done a lot of Kimberly games over the years, but I never knew that.
Mind-blowing explanations here.
And we killed yet another timeout. Here we go. 2nd and 7, Kimberly. Pump. Go. End zone. Knocked away. Shavanik with another play.
Great defensive play. The nice 50-50 ball sent up there.
Their best defensive back on the top receiver, Wanik, although Lechner's got a lot of calls today as well, and this time the guy in black wins the battle on the 50-50 ball.
Shavanik is 6'1", senior. There you see Sam. Got his 7th interception of the year earlier. This is 3rd and 6.
Watch the tight end here. Oh, they're going to call timeout.
Timeout, Muskego. Dang, I used all my good stories.
Third and final timeout. Muskego.
Okay, so everybody's out of timeouts with 25 seconds left.
Now,
So what do you
their back is obviously helpful. He changed the formation, which is kind of a smart move because I think Muskego wanted to see the formation to give them a tip on what they think they're going to see.
Lechner in motion.
Yeah.
He almost got hit with it again.
Yeah.
Starkle
He's
gonna
gonna
keep it.
Oh, no.
Get out of bounds.
He didn't get out of
Well,
bounds. He didn't get out of bounds. The clock's running. Get the field goal team out.
I don't know.
They're going to go for it.
Oh, they're going to run the play. 6.
Are they going to get it
5,
off?
4, 3. They will. Starkle. End zone. Lechner. Oh, he had it and bobbled it. Incomplete. Wow.
I think he caught it, but juggled it and didn't control it until he was out of bounds.
Right. Boy, I thought that was surely going to be out of bounds, but let's take a look. Watch the feet. Watch the possession.
He has it, but he's juggling it. See? Now he is.
I wonder if that foot was on the line, too, though. Nope, that was good.
He gets in.
That was good.
In high school, it's 1 foot in, but as you say, he bobbled it, and the frantic finish to the first half ends without any points for Kimberly.
Wow. Yeah, if he catches it clean the first shot.
Wow. So that's how the half ends. What a first half. Yeah, thumbs up. That was great football action, wasn't it? Muskego leads Kimberly 17-14. And the good news is we still have 2 quarters to go. Back with more from Camp Randall in a moment. You're watching the WIA State Football Championships on Fox Sports Wisconsin.
Camp Randall, where the WIAA championship finale game is underway. Right now, Muskego is leading Kimberly 17-14, and I've got Muskego's head coach here, Ken Krause. Now, when we spoke earlier, you talked about how important it would be for you guys to really play aggressively, play physically. How do you think your team is doing?
I thought the last drive, our kids did a great job. Those last couple belly sweeps we had. Football, it's which team's more physical, I think, in a championship football game. Both programs are outstanding, but the more physical team's going to win, and I'm glad about our last drive on offense, that's for sure.
And this would be a historic win for you guys. What would it mean for you guys to get the state title?
We're doing this for Muskego. We have a great community. The 94 team was so close to winning that state championship. Our goal is to win this for Muskego. They've never won a state championship in football, and that's our goal tonight. We have a great community. We had so many people lining up today, waving for us when we were coming out of the city with the fire trucks and the police cars. Our community is the best in the state. They're so supportive and so positive. We want to win this for Muskego.
All right, well, thank you so much, Coach, and good luck.
Thank you very much. Go Warriors. All right, thanks.
All right, more coverage of half.
Defending champion Kimberly Papermakers. And here's a look at how the Muskego Warriors have built that lead. 213 total yards of offense, 7 first downs. But you see the time of possession drastically in favor of Kimberly. Again, they trail by a field goal. Muskego will receive here to start the second half. And, Coach, what stands out to you with Muskego and Kimberly and how we've gotten here so far to halftime?
I think the contrast of 200 rushing yards with 13 passing yards.
Leads Kimberly 17-14 as we begin the third quarter, but before the opening kickoff, let's go down to the field of Piper Shaw.
Thanks, guys. I was able to just speak with Kimberly's head coach, Steve Jones, and he said that he thinks that there's a little bit of nerves. That's what we're seeing on the field tonight from his team. But he said that he thinks that they can turn it around here. He's just kind of not impressed with the deer in headlights look, as he described it to me. But he says. But he's saying that he is really excited that they were able to keep possession of the ball. That was one of his goals going into this game. So he says he's got a whole half left. So we'll have to see how it goes, guys.
Thanks, Piper. Kimberly will kick off to Muskego to start the second half. As you see, Cody Starkle, the quarterback for the Papermakers, 14 of 24, 158 yards, a touchdown and interception in the first half.
Because we've seen this act before. We've seen Kimberly be neck and neck with teams of the half before. 2 years ago in particular, they trailed only to come from behind to win. Last year, Sun Prairie game ago in the first half, and it turned into a 27-7 final for the Papermakers. So they've been a second half team in their appearances at Camp Randall. So I don't buy that deer in the headlights.
Yeah, no, I don't either. They've always been great at making adjustments. I'm really interested this first drive to see how Kimberly has adjusted, and B, what Muskego might have up their sleeve.
Pretty short kick. Joey Malachnik takes it and gets it just short of the 30-yard line. Hey, they're watching us in Coloma. Our good friend Dan Ironmonger says, hey, we're watching in Coloma pre-deer hunting, which reminds us to tell everybody to have good success as the deer hunt begins tomorrow morning, and be safe and be careful and enjoy your time in the outdoors. Okay, first half possessions. Muskego with a couple of touchdown drives and a field goal drive. So outside of the interception, pretty productive.
Well, we had a flag. And we got like 2 footballs on the field.
And you'll notice those possessions added up to 16 total plays for Muskego. They just haven't been on offense.
Illegal blocked in the back. On the return team. 10-yard penalty is spotted as foul. First and 10. Muskego.
Kimberly has run 3 times as many plays as Muskego.
Wow.
Yeah, you would not have thought that coming into the game. You would have been concerned about the script being flipped that way.
Muskego with 200 rushing yards in the first half, only 13 in the air. Bryski.
Ball's out. I think Kimberly's got it.
Looks like Kimberly got it. Logan Wilson. And an early turnover, a takeaway for the Papermakers.
Big play. Somebody got in here. Who is it? Number 1, maybe? Nope. Coming across.
Biolo, I think, 99.
Yep. A little J.J. Watt action, huh?
Well, I was thinking Reed Ryan, too. Remember when he made that play for Wanakee last year? Turned that game around.
Peter Biolo with the big play. Kimberly with the recovery. Second turnover of the game from Muskego. Kimberly can take advantage and take the lead if they can convert.
Boy, opportunity knocking for the Papermakers. 21-yard line, 1st and 10. Frazier's the running back to the left of Starkle. The give to Frazier. Drags a tackler with him inside the 20.
He squeezed through just a little bitty hole. Ran the counter. He had the guard kicking out. Fullback wrapping.
And you see Kimberly's first half offensive possessions.
It's 48 total plays. Again, 3 times more than Muskego, who just hasn't been on the field on offense much at all in this game. Yet they lead.
You don't see an FG in there at all. They went for it a couple of times and were stopped on downs. Frazier got 4 on first down here. Another give to Frazier. Big hole. Left side and inside the 10.
Now, something that's happening here. Muskego, one of the adjustments. Oh, no, we got a flag down here.
Flag right about the 8-yard line.
Not sure what it is.
I don't know if it's a face mask or what, but they're marching it against Muskego.
But one of the things that's hurting Muskego in the run game is they've decided to double wide receiver from Kimberly, 13, Lechner. And so that's eliminated a guy in the run box.
Here's the call from James Schaefer.
That was actually where that counter went.
Unsportsmanlike conduct on the defense. Half the distance foul. 1st and goal. Kimberly.
So on top of the Frazier run, the penalty puts it inside the 5 to the 3.
So here's an adjustment Kimberly's made is now they make him a flanker, which means they can't double him. Whereas if he's a split end, it's easier to double him in their defensive structure.
Now Alec Martzell is the running back behind Starkle. Martzell, as soon as he got the pitch, he was swallowed up.
That's a dangerous play against this defense because they have strong safety, outside linebacker types. He's going to come from out here, and he's going to toss right into it.
Richard Wauer is going to make the play for Muskego.
So that outside linebacker blitz, and again, the closer you get to the goal line, the more they're going to gamble.
Loss of 1 to the 4. Frazier back in at running back for the Papermakers. Frazier. Oh, he might have lost another yard.
Great penetration.
Well, Nathan Stewart was in on that. There is Big Nate. 6'1", 287.
This would be a big stop for Muskego if they can bow up and hold him out.
Stewart with 100 tackles on the year. Again, 23 tackles for loss and 3 sacks. Big play there. Sets up 3rd and goal for Kimberly.
Or are they going to dial up here? Here we go. We got tight end, fullback to the right, twins left.
Starkle. Little crossing
shot.
pattern, and it's Connor Winnick for the touchdown.
Rifle shot on the slant after the play fake.
Second touchdown catch for Winnick, both from Starkle. That one was a fastball.
Oh, I thought he was going for a cell phone underneath the goalpost. No, he just lost his mouth guard.
Kimberly takes advantage of the turnover, goes 21 yards in 5 plays to take the lead on the second Starkle to Winnick touchdown pass of the game.
Gavin McBriar for the extra point. Right through. Now, off the turnover, Kimberly converts as Starkle hits Winnick with a 5-yard touchdown pass. Here's the fumble.
Media timeout.
As Biolo recovered for Kimberly, and then Starkle to Winnick for the score. Even though Starkle took a hit, he stood in there and delivered. Kimberly back in front, 21-17. Recovery, only 21 yards, so a short field, 2:18. And Connor Winnick with the 5-yard touchdown pass from quarterback Cody Starkle.
On a big third down after Frazier had been handed 2 1-yard losses on the preceding 2 plays.
You see the paper wasp on our scoreboard?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, okay. Checking. Steve Jones's club battled back again. Now Gavin McBriar to kick it away. As usual, Waller and Malachnik back to receive for the Warriors of Muskego. I'm thinking the team that has the ball last might have a pretty good chance at this one, huh?
I was thinking the same thing, but then at the end of the half, Kimberly had it last and they didn't make the play at the end.
You know.
So, yeah, I was thinking, man, this has that feel, though. Chip shot.
Little short poocher. It'll stay in bounds. Wow, Malachnik will have to pick it up. And look out, he runs right into coverage. And
I think the ball
came loose. Oh, my goodness. I think Muskego got it back. But, oh, boy. The last thing Muskego needs. And let's see who comes out with it. Let's see where it comes loose.
Muskego's seen this act too much today with the ball on the ground.
I think they might have ruled. No, well, it doesn't matter. They got the ball anyway, but I thought they might have ruled forward progress had been stopped.
Now, Cody West was there trying to rip it away. It'll be Muskego football at the 25. Oh, check that. Danny Kaltenbach was the guy for Kimberly who took it and loosened it. Anyway, 1st and 10 from the 25.
Here comes the counter.
It's Bossart to the 30.
At least they had the folks rally. Yep, coming back to the touchdown. Watch how close this comes. I think you got the safety right here. They give a little run action, and we're going to see the slant coming back here. Here we go.
And Waller's made this play a couple of times already today.
But it's just a fraction, the difference between a play being made and not being made. It was a great read by him. Super catch.
Yeah, good concentration by the receiver who had to be distracted by that hand. Bossart again. Escapes.
They're late on the whistle, so I hope they don't throw a flag.
Looks like he stepped out at about the 37, but I think that'll be a first down for Muskego.
And this was the play that I figured Kimberly had to talk the most about at halftime that they really hurt him. Yeah, they're going to come out here again. He's going to get the ball. We're going to fake it up in here, and there's going to be this come, and block down. Go ahead, let it go. So he's got Seal. And again, it's pretty slow hitting it. They let him bounce outside, and you can't let that happen. You got to keep it constricted so the other folks can rally to the ball.
New set of downs for Muskego. They're at their own 37.
There's the fly sweep or jet sweep.
This is Current.
Oh, great cut.
He scored on a long one earlier from 74, and that's another first down for Muskego.
Watch how he sets up this block. He's going to come way out here. Go ahead and let him run. He gets the handoff, but watch how he sets up the block. He ducks in, ducks back out, ducks back in.
Another tackle for Danny Kaltenbach, but not before Current went for 16.
There
Current again.
Belly sweep to the other side. But we contained it a little better for Kimberly.
Overman on the tackle.
When they get their playmakers on the field, you can see why Muskego put up the numbers they did. But they've only been on the field for 7 minutes of this game on offense.
No, and see, that's why you can see why Coach Jones, A, wanted touchdowns, and B, wanted to possess the ball and keep these dudes off the field.
Gain of 5. Reisky. Grabbed by Kaltenbaugh at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, see, they gave to the first guy, faking to the second. And this is the other thing is, fortunately, as at the large school level, you can get your defense off the field and talk to them and fix it. With the small schools where guys are playing both ways, it's really hard to fix and make any adjustments as the game's going on.
Reisky got 2, so it's 3rd and 3 for Muskego. Now trailing by 4. We're approaching the midway point of the 3rd quarter.
There's a sweep again.
Current. Right at the first down marker, but I think forward progress is going to get him there. And he got it by a yard. First down, Muskego.
Great lead block again. Getting out in front.
You heard the passion in his voice, the pride in his community that Coach Krause had. Last year, if you recall, Sun Prairie, which ended up losing to Kimberly in the title game, ousted Muskego at level 4, and Krause said losing to Sun Prairie gave us confidence we could play with the best teams in the state, and also gave us the hunger to get back to Camp Randall.
Good looking drive for Muskego. It's first down at the 36 of Kimberly.
Here's the counter.
Current. Grabbed by Logan Wilson and taken back. Kimberly came away with a football, and a penalty marker flies.
Oh, devastation, because they had it stopped. They didn't give him the ball. Well, now they're going to talk, but I think they're going to get, instead of 2nd and 10.
Unsportsmanlike conduct on the defense. 15-yard penalty. 1st and 10.
I think the penalty goes against Tristan Argo, the all-state linebacker. And Steve Jones, you can see, is not happy about the call.
No, and you know, because first down is the crucial down. You know, they're in 4-down territory, so they choose. But first down, you can get them into more predictable plays if you can make it 2nd and 10, 2nd and 12.
This is at the 21-yard line of Kimberly.
Play action pass.
Makinen throwing.
Throws it away.
Incomplete. Let's take another look at that last unsportsmanlike conduct penalty.
He obviously thought he had stolen the ball. Well, he came up with the ball, right?
But it's going to be the spike right there that does it. Yep.
I don't know if we can see it a little quicker why, you know, obviously the ball was out, but I think they had called down by forward progress would be my guess.
But the spike costs 15 yards, and a costly 15 it is. 2nd and 10. Reisky. Nothing. Might have fallen forward for half a yard, but that's about it. Critical 3rd down coming up.
Currents run for 100 yards and 6 carries. Reisky 83 yards and 9 carries.
I think they got 2 downs to get this. Just judging by previous extra points and stuff, I'm not sure they feel comfortable with a 40-yard field goal.
They've got a great kicker, though, and
I was going to say,
Lucas Amaya.
He's had success. He's 7 and 11 on field goals this year.
Yep, they're going to use the timeout now.
This is a timeout for Muskego. It'll be 3rd and 9 with 5:05 when we come back. They say snow's on the way, but later. Hope everyone gets home safely and has a great deer hunt. That'll be good tracking snow in some places starting tomorrow morning. All right, here we go. 3rd and 9, Muskego. They're at the 20 of Kimberly. Makinen throwing. Bossard, he is gobbled up. Zach Arendt was right there to stop the play. 4th down.
Well, you want to talk about great coaching discipline. You know, their top play action pass is the waggle. This is waggle right, screen left, and he was all over it.
This would be a 47-yard field goal attempt by Lucas Amaya, excuse me. And it looks like they're going to give it a shot.
Well, it's 4th and 19, so.
Yep.
Again, he's 7 of 11 in field goals this year, has not missed an extra point.
The ribbons on the goalposts, as you can see, aren't moving, so that would lead you to believe wind's not a problem, but Allen would beg to differ being down there all day.
Amaya made it from 18 earlier.
From 47. That looks pretty good. Didn't quite get there. He was on target, but just a little short.
Hey, good right. You know, and that's one thing. It's one thing to be able to do it in August, September. It's really hard to kick a 40-plus yard field goal in this weather. But the ball goes back to the 20. So
there you see Aaron, who made that big stop on 3rd down. He's getting all sorts of congratulations on the bench. That was a huge play.
Yeah, because they probably were in reasonable field goal range until that negative yardage play.
So Kimberly gets it back, leading by 4. The give there. I think that was Fisher. Yep, Will Fisher, the junior running back, 1,000-yard rusher on the season.
That was the longest sustained march for Muskego today. Went 45 yards in 10 plays. That took up 4 minutes on the clock, but they don't have many points to show for it. And are down 4 as we play late in the 3rd quarter.
Starkel now 15 of 25 passing for 163 yards, 2 touchdowns and an interception. Caleb Frazier is Kimberly's leading rusher, 12 carries, 46 yards. This is Fisher, who's led them in rushing on the season, getting his 5th carry of the day.
It's going to be a tad short. 3rd and about 3.
Kimberly's been pretty good on 3rd down, however. 6 of 11 for the Papermakers so far tonight. Starkel, the senior quarterback, gets the play from the bench, and Connor Winnick. Winnick's had a big day with 5 catches, 61 yards, and 2 scores. They need 3 for a first. Starkel throws to the outside. There's Lechner, 1st down.
Yep, they went to the trip side, and he did a great job of picking the Muskego defense forced the long throw. They covered up the tight end on the short stick route and made him throw the long stick, and he did it.
If you're in a points per reception fantasy league, Zach Lechner's your guy. That's 7 catches today.
And they do a great job of moving him around. When he's isolated as a solo receiver, they like to double him, but they're putting him in situations where they can't do that now.
Hunter Roller has 11 tackles for Muskego. Here's Frazier picking his way through the left side of the line. It's a decent gain on 1st down. Clock running. 2:22 left, 3rd quarter.
You know, the Kimberly running backs, you know, again, we've talked about how it's kind of by committee. Fisher and Frazier aren't real flashy, but they're just super dependable and, you know, just get grunt yards.
Frazier's gained 50 yards today and 13 carries. Fisher 27 in 5.
Martzall's the running back. He'll get the carry and go through a big hole. He'll be taken down at about the 47. First down, Kimberly.
And again, you know, it's just really interesting. Yeah, watch this, you know, fresh legs, a little change of pace back. It's going to hit up in here. I'm not exactly, it was kind of a zone play, I think. Let her go. Yep. It just, wow, look in the middle of the screen there, 77. Great job. Little inside zone play.
But you want to see a battle. The center, Evan Buss, is 6'6", 280 for Kimberly, facing Nathan Stewart, 6'1", 287. Those guys have been going at each other all day long. A penalty marker is down late.
Sure looks in that offensive holding area.
There's Evan Buss, the center. You know what Kimberly's last loss in the playoffs was?
I do, but I'll pretend I don't.
Level 3 in 2012.
Holding. On the offense. 10-yard penalty. Repeat first down.
To give some context to that, that was the Saturday before Obama's re-election win.
Really? Wow.
That's a long time. It's an impressive run.
5 straight state championships. Looking to become the second team in Wisconsin history to get 8 total. Matching St. Mary's Springs, which won Division 5 this year after a successful run in Division 6 the last number of years. Here's 1st and 21. This is Martzall. He'll get it, half of it back.
Boy, he's giving him a nice little boost here. His quickness, he pops through that hole pretty good.
Again, they had the premier back in DJ Stewart last year, and he was the flashy back you were referencing.
Yeah, no,
this is a lot of committee members, as you say, and we've met them all today. The firm of Martzall, Frazier, and Fisher.
Yeah, I mean, Martzall coming in only had about 250 rushing yards, but he's now Kimberly's leading rusher today with 54 after that 12-yard burst. Makes it 2nd and manageable, 2nd and 9. Why not? Keep giving it to Martzall. This time the Muskego defense responds. Martzall finally squirts through. Gets at least a couple, but it's going to be 3rd and long.
And again, the way they're taking time off the clock, I don't think they'll run another play in this quarter.
Nope.
They'll be happy to go to the final 12 minutes with a 4-point lead.
Yeah, and this is a big 3rd down, so it gives them time to talk about it, see what the kids believe in.
Well, Kimberly has taken the lead through 3 quarters.
At the end of the 3rd quarter.
A fumble set him up for a short field, and it was Starkle to Winnick for the 2nd time to put him up front. 21-17 Kimberly. 4th quarter coming up. And Muskego, let's get caught up. Papermakers jumped out front on a Caleb Frazier 4-yard touchdown run. Then Alex Curran, look at him go. 74 yards. Nobody's going to catch him. 7-7. And it was to the air a couple of times. Starkle hooked up with Connor Winnick. That was a great reception for a 14-10 Kimberly lead. John Reisky, 45 yards. Weaving his way through the secondary. 17-14 Muskego. Knows where the camera is. Nice job. Then another Starkle to Winnick pitch. That gave Kimberly the lead, and that's where we stand heading into the final 12 minutes. There's our friend, the Papermaker Wasp. Doing the Macarena. You won't see that every day. Starkle. Oh, getting a hand on it was Chovanec. Incomplete. He was looking for Connor Winnick.
The receivers are a little too close to one another, weren't they, Coach?
Yeah, I think what happened is there was a collision. You know, the defensive back collisioned, and they ended up being kind of in the same area. So Starkle didn't get the look that he anticipated. So for the first time in a long time, we have a punt.
Oh, my. Carter Hamilton's the punter. He's like the Maytag repairman. Oh, then the snap goes way over his head. What's he going to do? He cannot. Wow. Muskego is going to be set up at the 27-yard line.
Ouch.
Oops.
Yeah.
Special teams play always important in the state finals, and this one looks like it could be a game turner. Bad snap goes over the punter's head. Looked like he wanted to try a rugby-style punt, and they couldn't get it off.
He could have been 10 feet tall and not gotten that one.
Well, as the old saying goes, that wasn't supposed to happen.
Joshua Rader finished the deal and gives Muskego great field position as they attempt to rally here in the fourth quarter.
Okay, here we go. Mackinnon at quarterback. Muskego trailing by 4. This is Current. Current finds a seam. Current cuts it back. Current to the end zone. Touchdown, Muskego. 27 yards. They're back in front.
Quick play strike. It was the fly sweep to the short side of the unbalanced line.
You know what both teams have done a great job of? Capitalizing on turnovers. There's another touchdown off the high snap. I guess that wasn't a turnover. It felt like a turnover, though. Amaya to the extra point to give Muskego a 3-point lead.
Yeah, if you don't want to call it a turnover, you can call it a critical error.
Yeah, yeah. Well, cause and effect, cause and effect.
Special team snafu.
Wow.
And again, give Bader credit for tracking down the punter, and then the first play after that, Current gets the second touchdown of the night.
Bossart and Kyle Mason with the blocks. What'd you say, Alan? A seal here and a seal there?
Yeah. Kyle Mason, it would be love to go back and see where he's coming from. He is a big, fast man to get out in front of those guys.
Muskego's been a good counter puncher today. They scored 19 seconds after Kimberly had taken the lead in the first quarter. They scored 68 seconds after Kimberly had gone in front in the second quarter, and they score in the first play after the bad special team play there. And so they have been opportunistic and definitely quick strike.
Well, heights and weights and programs through the years have always been kind of here and there. But Kyle Mason, the right guard for Muskego, is listed at 6 feet, 218 pounds. So that would explain some of the quickness, I guess.
Only a sophomore.
Yeah.
After that touchdown, Current has now gone for 127 yards and 7 carries and has 2 scores.
It's out of the unbalanced line, but I think he came from like the right guard or right tackle position.
Here's Amaya's kick. And into the end zone again, so they can't run it out. Okay, let's keep an eye on 4 and 62.
Yep, here he is right there. He's going to get a seal out here, and he's going to pull out in front of this.
And watch Bossart, too, 4. He's going to be the other side.
He does a great job. No, it's 75, 62, yep, coming out. Watch.
Yeah. Bossart just got in the way of 2 guys.
Right.
Current's having a day. 7 carries, 127 yards, 2 touchdowns. That.
Starkle seemed to have a bad ankle there. He's limping.
Yeah.
We saw Lushinsky in the Division II game hobble out there, and Starkle also looks like he's having some problems with mobility.
So he hands it off
big time
to Martzall, and he runs into a wave of black shirts. Nathan Stewart, one of them.
Yeah, he went to the sideline. He got a tape job on it on the outside, but he's not moving very good, and that's his drive foot. Plant and drive to throw the ball.
Now, Starkle is not the run-pass threat that Lushinsky was for Brookfield Central in the D2 game, but nonetheless, he doesn't look like he's 100% by any means.
No, I agree. Brof, and I think he's one he really relies on his feet for his mechanics to be good. You know, there's not many Aaron Rodgers that can rifle at 70 yards with.
This is Lechner. He finds just a sliver of space along the far sideline.
You know, fling 70 yards without your feet on the ground.
Yeah.
Now, his left leg or left ankle is taped. Right? Or no, right ankle.
His right ankle.
Right
so
ankle. So that's a little better, right, than the left. If you had to pick
yeah,
one?
I would guess so.
I mean, neither one's good.
No, neither one's good.
But at least he can plant it.
And he's one that he really needs a good foundation to drill the ball. So we'll see how they feel about it here.
That was a first down carry for Lechner. They'll go to the ground again to Fisher. And that's going to be a short gain, maybe a yard on first down.
Looks like the Muskego, the big play is kind of giving the Muskego defense a little bit of juice here.
Austin Hastings, the senior defensive lineman, helped out on the stop there. 2nd and 9. Alex Current's second touchdown run of the day has put Muskego back in front by 3.
Okay, you got twin receivers down to the bottom of the screen here.
They'll shift everyone left. Let's see. Here's the throw right on target. That's a completion to Nico DeBoer, and look at that strong run, getting a couple of extra yards on second effort.
I don't know if you can get a chance to give us that end zone look here real quick. It was very kind of interesting. He gets the ball out quick, he catches it, and the guy is blocking right away, almost too quick that you could almost call pass interference. So he's gonna come out there, but watch the block coming right in the screen.
That was Wannick that was the blocker.
Yeah, and so a really great concept, a way to get the ball in space right away, and a nice easy access throw.
First down on the 16-yard reception by DeBoer. This is Frazier. He has the most carries for Kimberly today, his 14th rush. And that gains about 3.
They've been pretty balanced. Running the ball 38 times. Starkel has thrown it 28, completed 17 with 2 touchdowns and 1 interception.
You know, they've stayed balanced all year with yardage and distribution to athletes.
2nd and 7. Ball just inside Muskego territory. Good cutback by Frazier. He's into the secondary and down to the 30.
This was really, really well blocked play. It's that counter kick out with the wrapper. And they got some good movement that time.
Let's say he's down at the 32 for a gain of 17.
So you're going to come, you're going to get this, and then here's your wrapper. Go.
Groton Bartle opening holes in the left side.
68 for Kimberly. Oh, did he create a Nick Tomasevich?
Oh. First down. Met at the line.
Not much there.
Yep.
I think you're referencing Garrett Tomaszewski, who's a honorable mention All-Stater. That offensive line.
He's 6'3", 215, a senior, Garrett Tomaszewski.
One of the few returnees from the Papermakers on offense.
These new guys are pretty good, though. These new offensive guys.
No kidding.
They seem to be doing all right. 165 rushing yards, 184 passing yards for Kimberly. 2nd and 9.
Oh, here comes that. Look for this sprint right pass again. Look out.
Look out from behind. Ball in the air. Intercepted. Mitchell Borkovic picked it out of the air. As the pressure came from the blind side to Starkel, he never knew what hit him, and it's another turnover, a takeaway for Muskego.
Here comes the heat. Here comes the turnover. Here comes the interception.
Richard Wauer put on the pressure to force it, and the interception by Borkovic, and Muskego gets it back with a 3-point lead. Muskego gets the interception. And on Friday, here's what the student section was up to for Muskego.
They were happy because their team beat Marquette.
Well, that's a new level of happy.
They're going to state for the first time since 1994.
After coming so close last year.
And as I recall, Marquette was ahead towards the end, and Muskego caught him.
Yep.
And as I recall, it was very cold, so you wanted to jump up and down to try to get warm.
24-21 was that final, the semifinal win for Muskego. Well, look what the score is here. 24-21 Muskego in the state final.
First down defense, super important here.
They're set up at the 36 of Muskego. This is Reisky, and he runs into...
Yep, only a yard. So
there's Peter Biolo, the senior defensive end, making the stop on Reisky.
Very un-Kimberly-like here in the fourth quarter as they have the high snap and the special team play. It sets up the go-ahead score for Muskego, and now a interception gives Muskego a chance to take some time off the clock as they nurse a 3-point lead.
2nd and 10 Warriors. Bossart can't get to the edge. And down he goes. Drew Lechner was there in the backfield to lead the tacklers for Kimberly.
great edge set and rally to the ball by the Kimberly defense.
Danny Kaltenbaugh was also there.
That time they tried the jet sweep to the unbalanced side.
Wow, 3rd and 13. Clock running, 7:15 left. I have to say in regulation, because we're not sure if 48 minutes will do it.
A little spread formation here for the first time.
Muskego has converted half the time on 3rd down. Only 4 3rd down attempts. Bossart. Not going to get there. It's going to be 4th down.
Big stop for the Kimberly defense when they needed it the most.
Did they corral him out of bounds and save some time?
Bossart's one of those guys, when he gets the ball in any kind of space, you hold your breath if you're the other team. It's like, oh, man.
I think he had an opportunity. It looked like he was going to get out, and then he collided with one of his big dudes. One of the offensive linemen got in his way.
Shane Dunning is their punter. We haven't talked about Shane much. Yeah. He's averaging 37 yards per punt.
Another one of those unsung heroes that Muskego head coach Ken Krause talks about. Loves their special teams. Here's Dunning's boot. Fair catch called for and made. At about the 27-yard line is Zach Olson, who's sure-handed for Kimberly. Timeout. Muskego leading by 3. Let's look back at our story of the game. Frazier again, big hole into the end zone. Touchdown, Kimberly.
There he goes.
There he goes into the clear.
How's that?
And it's Alex Current for the touchdown. Starkle, man open, what a catch!
Wow.
Connor Winnick, touchdown, Kimberly.
Right on the fingertips.
Reisky breaks free. Reisky, he's gonna score! Touchdown, Muskego. Starkle, little crossing pattern, and it's Connor Winnick for the touchdown. This is Current. Current finds a seam. Current cuts it back. Current to the end zone. Touchdown, Muskego. Boy, a lot has happened, and who knows, maybe a lot more still to come. We're getting down to it in the Division I championship game. Kimberly looking for its 6th straight.
Okay, we're going to need to check out the mobility here of Starkle.
Muskego still leads it 24-21. They'll start with a handoff to Frazier. He runs into the arms of Cody West. Wohler was there to assist as well.
They adjusted. They went to double tight, which tells me they think they're going to try and pound a little bit here. Now let's see if they change gears with only 1 yard. Yep, here comes another wide receiver, different running back.
That's Winnick, the wide receiver, and Fisher, the running back. Winnick will go wide right. Zach Lechner in the slot. Now they'll shift DeBoer and Bartle to the right side of the line. Oh, and the handoff, well, it was an exchange issue, I guess. I don't know that they were handing off, but all of a sudden the ball came loose, and Starkel had to fall on it. It's going to be 3rd and long.
And Jacob Bearden was right there, so he had to fall on it quickly. And clearly Starkel's not the same guy right now.
No,
he was in the first
he's
half.
a little rattled, and that was that same formation. They flipped the tight end and the fullback. It looked like that was where he got hit on the blind side last time. Couldn't tell if he was trying to do a draw or he just dropped the ball, hitting on the hip of the running back.
3rd and long here. We'll find out how Starkel's affected with his throw game.
Kimberly 7 of 13 on 3rd down. Here's Starkel. Good protection. Gonna throw. Nearly intercepted. Joey Malachnik had both hands on it. Would have been a tough catch, but it's incomplete. 4th down.
Yeah, they had double seams here.
Trying to hit Trey Tennyson, and he was well covered.
Yeah, he ended up throwing the deep ball. He needed to kind of throw a lower seam ball that he could cut under on. Great defensive play, though.
Carter Hamilton back into punt. Remember the problems they had last time as the ball was snapped over his head. This one's much, much better. And it's a kind of a hook job to the left side on the return. And down he goes.
By the way, Muskego can run the football.
Danger.
Yeah, this is a chance for them to. They got a 4-minute drill to ice this game right here.
You're giving us Packer fans.
Haven't controlled the clock, but they've certainly gotten big gobbles of yards and have the lead. Big series here for Kimberly's defense after Muskego's defense does its job. Forces a 3-and-out that resulted in -4 yards for Kimberly.
Here we go. 4:49 left. 1st and 10 Muskego. Trying to ice it. Reisky gets the first carry. Biolo's there to grab him.
And that's a win for the Muskego offense. They got a full 5 yards. Went unbalanced line. Jet action. What you call jet ISO or jet power.
In state Division I finals history, there have been 4 teams that have not had a passing yard in their state final. Today, Muskego's quarterback A.J. Mackinnon is 1 of 3 for 13 yards, but it can be done. 2nd and 6. Reisky. Tough yards to the 40. Kimberly not using timeouts quite yet.
No.
Ball's at the 40.
Figure that 3rd and 3. How this down goes will go a long way to determining whether Coach Jones starts the timeouts now. It's a little bit early, but if you could make them like 5 yards plus, I don't know that I would do it if they get within 2 yards.
Looks like Coach Krause has a designated grab the back of my coat guy to keep me on the sidelines.
That get back coach is going to be key in the last 4 minutes for Muskego.
Here we go with 3rd and 3.
Here comes the sweep.
Bossart, cut back, 1st down. He is lightning quick.
No flags, but again, a great job on the edge. This is that belly sweep, so they fake to the fullback.
And now that Bossart's back after he missed that time in the middle of the year, That's a whole new weapon that he adds with his speed to already a confusing attack.
So now Kimberly will take a timeout here. They stopped the clock to move the chains, but it would have been rolled again after that. And a good one. We've had some pretty good tilts here. Couple of one-sided deals, but outside of that, it's been a pretty good couple of days at Camp Randall here in the state championships. 3:11 left out of the timeout. 1st and 10 Muskego. They aren't going to throw it here, are they? Reisky gets an opening. Trevor Gardner rode him down. Not before good pickup on 1st down by the Muskego running back.
And they're going to let the clock go.
And the question now is, will Kimberly get the ball back at all?
There again, that was a big win for Muskego. He got 8 yards. So it was a little surprising to me that they took the timeout after 1st down. Going to have to do a little gambling here defensively.
2nd and 2. They are milking that clock for all it's worth. Reisky, that time he stood up. Caleb Overman, the linebacker, was the first one there. Another timeout for the Papermakers.
So that'll cut them down to 1 timeout. So this is the play, Brof, if they're going to run it out.
2nd timeout. Kimberly.
They have to stop him here.
Determines what pretty pictures you get to see, Jess. Icorus in the truck, Andrew Nelson. All those guys doing a great job. Thanks much, guys.
Yeah. And if you have any complaints, it's WITHERS. Great job, Chris. Thanks for all your help. Here's 3rd and 2. Big, big play.
Belly sweep.
Bossart. 1st down. Looked like he had. There was a standoff at the OK Corral. And Bossart just outquicked him. Timeout. Kimberly.
3rd and final timeout. Kimberly.
So that will do it.
So yeah, you're going to
go ahead, Al.
Get the fullback, fake, give to the next man. There's just that's just a lot of space to have a really quick guy.
But Barglin looked him right in the eyes, and still Bossart was able to just quick him there. Ooh.
See, and that's our man number 62 again out there, Kyle Mason. Only a Southall plays.
Yeah. Ken Kraus is in his 11th season at Muskego. He was head coach of his alma mater, West Allis Central. Started coaching at age 19, became head football coach when he was 23 years old, and he's maybe 2 minutes away from his first state championship at Muskego.
We should just see a heavy dose of the fullback.
Here's Reisky. Trevor Gardner rode him down, but again, Kimberly out of timeouts. Tick, tick, tick.
And the official taking his time. Come on. There you go. You know, if you're Kimberly, you're like, hurry up, get lined up. And if you are Muskego, you're, bro, are you okay? Do I need to help you up a little bit there, buddy? You're taking your time. But it's urgent for Kimberly that the official, come on, get going. Click, tick tock, tick tock.
Reisky. Opening to the 2. Briar Barglin hit him and knocked him down. But now Muskego, they get another 1st down.
And that wins the game. Now they can take knees and win the title. They can score if they like.
Right.
But they have won the title barring a fumble or something miraculous. Muskego going to win their first ever state championship. And you heard it in his voice in that the post-game speech last Friday in Marquette. You heard it when he talked to Piper Shaw at halftime. Coach Kraus having a lot of pride in his community, his high school. It's going to be a big deal for Muskego to win their first ever Division I title by bumping off the Yankees and the Cowboys combined, those guys from Kimberly.
No, and, you know, the other thing, you mentioned it before, I think, you know, Coach Krause is going to get very strong consideration for WFCA Coach of the Year, especially taking light of undefeated season through the Classic 8.
And how about this last drive? 9 plays, 45 yards to burn the last 449 and clinch their first ever state title.
The celebration begins in Muskego, Norway, and Wind Lake. The Muskego Warriors win it for the 94 team, and they win it for themselves, too. The final seconds count down, and the Muskego Warriors have won the Division I State Football Championship. A perfect 14-0 season for the Warriors, and they completed only one pass.
No, and
well,
you know,
actually they completed 2, 1 to each team.
Yep.
But they did it on the ground, as has been their forte.
Tremendous execution by Muskego. You have to give them a lot of credit. And if you're Kimberly, you're going to look at some missed opportunities. The last play of the half, where the ball went in and out of the hands that was caught out of bounds. The snap over the head. You know, but 2 really great programs, great coaches, great football teams. And again, I think, you know, high school sports, man, it doesn't get any better than this.
And, you know, we talk so much about offense all the time. The Muskego defense deserves a little credit.
Absolutely. So,
made a couple of big turnovers and made some big stops at some critical times when they really needed it.
But the key play is the special teams play, the snap over the head of the punter. On the next play, Muskego scored Current on the 24-yard run for the go-ahead score, the one which everybody in Muskego is going to be celebrating as they win their first ever state title.
Ken Krause, boy, imagine the feeling. Waited a long time.
Yeah, to go to that conference they have undefeated.
Yeah,
super impressive.
Yeah, the Classic 8, they have a lot of pride. They think they're the best in the state. Kimberly has kind of made people change their mind the last few years. But this year, no doubt, the Classic 8 has the Division I champ in Muskego, the Division III champ in Catholic Memorial. And congratulations to those teams and everybody in the Classic 8.
Yeah, no kidding.
One other note on the Muskego defense. Hunter Waller, their safety, had 15 tackles today. So his total for the season in 14 games, he had 155 tackles. That's Blake Martinez.
He was a
country.
super impressive player. If you remember the first drive of Kimberly, he made a touchdown saving tackle.
Right.
Very impressive defensive back.
You can see the great respect the 2 teams have all week long. At the end of the game, the teams line up and shake hands. It reminds you of the Stanley Cup Finals or any NHL playoff series. But boy, they know that they left it all out there, and Muskego was just 3 points better.
Again, the last time Kimberly lost the playoff game?
Oh, my gosh.
November 2012, when they fell to Arrowhead in level 3 of the playoffs. But ends a really impressive streak for Kimberly. Again, they'd won 5 straight years, and this year it's those guys' turn for Muskego.
The way these guys are celebrating, it's going to take Piper Shaw about 35 minutes to get somebody back over for an interview. But how about that? Muskego winning the semifinal game, Marquette 24-21, winning the state championship. Final score 24-21. Well, that didn't take long at all. Piper's on the field with one of the heroes from Muskego. That's the touchdown maker, Alex Current.
That's right. I've got sophomore Alex Current here with me. And it was a big game for you guys, but you said all season that you guys were going to win this state title. So what's it like to take it home tonight?
It's amazing. I mean, everyone worked their butts off for this. It was not just one person's dream. It was everyone's. Everyone earned this, not just the varsity, all the JV. So it's a great accomplishment for Muskego.
Absolutely. And, you know, this was something, this is literally historic for you guys, and you're only a sophomore. What's it like to be part of making history here tonight?
It's amazing. I mean, RJ helped me a lot through the struggles, even when he had an injury. Everyone helped me a lot. I mean, it was a lot of pressure, but we all stepped up to it. Even Lear did a great job, so I can't think I'm good enough.
Absolutely. Well, congratulations, Alex.
Thank you.
All right, I'll send it back up to you guys to wrap it up tonight.
That trophy's going to look good in the Muskego trophy case, I think. There's an old movie and an old song. That's entertainment. I think that pretty much sums up our evening tonight, huh?
Yeah, I think you can say that for much of the last 2 days.
Yeah, we've had great games all weekend. Seems like, 7 games. Wow.
And you mentioned the conference pride. I mean, that's a real thing.
It is.
Right?
No, it's genuine. And, for the Classic 8 to come out with 2 state champions. And, again, I know Arrowhead came down and beat a really good Verona team. They have a lot to be proud of. And
on the Kimberly side, a 2-loss season, that's kind of unheard of. But from all the things they've lost from last year and to lose that first game, to come back to finish here, really remarkable.
Just to me, their 6-year run is remarkable. Again, we touched upon Steve Jones' career record. He just loses. This never happens, and it's certainly nothing to be ashamed of here. You should lose the first game with much hoopla. The 70-game win streak's over. Everybody in the state knew Kimberly had a 70-game streak. They lose, but yet they have enough comeback ability, resiliency, and talent to get the state title game and lost to a darn good Muskego team, and really an entertaining football game.
You guys did every game. Go get some rest. And I hope you get your deer, too. Yeah, silence. Crickets.
Not going to be out there.
Well, I hope somebody else gets your deer then. All right, the trophy presentation is just coming up. They're getting their team medals. Are the Muskego Warriors? Oh, they all dyed their hair yellow, too, didn't they? That's quite a look. Years from now, they'll put the tape in and go, what were we thinking?
Dave Anderson, with his favorite duty as the executive director of the WIA.
And Ken Krause holds up the gold trophy. Wow. Nothing like it.
Get the fire trucks ready in Muskego. They escorted him out of town to come here. I think they're going to be waiting for him tonight. Big deal in Muskego. Congratulations to the Warriors.
What a great accomplishment.
This will be something to unite these young men for a long, long time. The rest of their lives, actually. It's really quite incredible, the bond that you can develop with a group of young men and who all work hard together and accomplish something so wonderful as this.
And I think that 1994 team is feeling pretty good about things tonight.
Yes, absolutely, with 2 of the assistant coaches from that team.
All right, Muskego, the Division I champions. Want to thank all of you for joining us for our coverage of the 2018. And then our game back and forth, Muskego and Kimberly. But the Muskego Warriors come away with the first state football championship in school history, 24-21. A great 2 days of action at Camp Randall Stadium. We thank all of you for joining us. For our entire Rush Media crew, Alan Minnick, Bill Brophy, Jay Wilson. Thanks for joining us. Muskego wins Division I.